What's up, guys? Welcome back to Digital Dive-In. My name is Monkey.
It's your boy Sam Prodigy coming in live and loaded.
We are here, well, I'm here anyways, playing the new Silver Linings DLC in the Raimi suit. And oh my god, does it look fucking gorgeous. Oh, I miss this suit. But anyways, today, we're actually talking Spider-Man, and we're going to be talking about Spider-Man Into the fucking Spider-Verse. Which, spoilers, one of the absolute best Spider-Man movies to date.
I also agree.
Like, this movie was, oh my lord. For an animated movie, like, I don't think anyone was expecting this movie to be anything absolutely
so
special. But, oh my god. They did it so well.
I was the first one to say that I thought it was going to be a throwaway movie. 100%.
Oh, yeah. Me too, because it looked like just another animated movie, you know? I was like, oh, okay, this is going to be fun. This is going to be a lot of fun. But no, it turned out to be freaking insane.
After I saw like a more in-depth trailer, I was like, okay, this movie actually looks like it might be something. And then I was like, all right, well, I'll go see it, see what's up. And man, I was so glad I saw it. Like, just from the beginning of the visuals, which actually almost gave my eyes a seizure, but anyway.
Yo, right? Seriously, though.
It was really cool, you know, and just the portrayal of Miles and his family and, you know, things going on in his life. Even down to the shit.
Miles was perfect. Right? Yo, the soundtrack, yo, guys, if you get this, if you get the chance, check out the fucking Spotify shit, because oh my god, was that like that Spotify playlist for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is absolutely like, it's a gem.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up downloading the album at some point.
Oh dude, it's so good. I just been literally like listening to the playlist like non-stop, and I'm gonna die again. Oh fuck, I died again. But yeah, no, this movie, all the way from the art style to the voice acting, everything was like perfect.
Yeah, true. I didn't have any complaints.
I literally didn't have any complaints about this movie either. Like, it was near perfect.
Actually, I did have some complaints. It actually got a little bit too cartoony for me at the end.
That was the idea. It was literally like watching a fucking comic book, and I'm like, oh my god, yes.
I'll get into what I mean like a little bit later. Let's just keep talking about like what was good about it. I thought it was funny the way they portrayed like Wilson Fisk as this huge, just huge being. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't have no neck. Like,
oh my god, no, that was the best. He literally looked like a giant hamster.
Bruh, I was like, yo, this guy, how does he live? Like, how does his body function? Like, his bones.
He did look insanely goofy. He did look very goofy.
Must be caving in on themselves, because I don't know how they support such a mass.
even him though, like, it fit the whole movie, you know. Like his art style for Wilson Fisk, like, it might have looked super goofy, but oh my god, did it fit.
Dude, every time he came on the screen, I was like, oh my god, it's a big boy. Big boy for Spider-Man.
Oh my god, it was so. He did look goofy. I'm not gonna lie.
It was hilarious. I also loved his uncle. Yo, his uncle was so dope. Shadow Weaver or whatever his name.
Prowler, you mean?
Prowler, yeah. His theme song was so dope.
Right.
I was like, hey. Yo, every time he came on screen, it was dope. I like how they took a pretty dark turn for it to be an animated movie to like.
Oh, they did.
Killing his uncle in front of him. Like, I was like, oh shit! I didn't know they was gonna show him getting like right in front of his face. Oh shit!
Right, like shit. They went real dark with this movie, but I appreciated it. Like, it worked.
Yeah, and it was cool. Like, his uncle was just like, nah, I ain't gonna kill you. Like, I was
of course not.
Is he gonna do it? No, some people, even if it's their family, it's just like, all right, nigga, I guess you gotta die, because, well, my boss is gonna kill me, so I ain't trying to let that happen.
And they did fucking kill him. I was like, oh no! Like, I was wondering how they're gonna make this whole thing with between Miles and Fisk actually like personal, to give him like a reason to fucking fight him, besides, you know, just being, you know, Wilson Fisk, a bad guy who killed Spider-Man. Right. But they actually did. Like, they actually gave him a reason. And I'm like, oh, yo, and it worked. It was so good.
I think so. I also like the way they incorporated Vanessa, like Kingpin's like family into it, because they really never
Yeah.
talk about those, you know, and it made you feel for the bad guy. I always love superhero movies that make you like sympathize with the enemy.
Right. And
It's really cool how they do that.
I feel like the reason they never really brought in Vanessa before was because like Wilson Fisk was always just like that big hulking character who was just there, you know, to be evil. But after Daredevil put such a big focus onto Vanessa, like they're like, oh shit, so this is actually
Everybody
a really
else
good
is
idea.
doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was like, hey, and it makes him seem more human, and it gives him a motivate, it gives him a purpose. Like nobody likes a villain that's just a villain for no reason. Like everybody likes motive, you know what I mean? So they finally like showed he always had a motive, but nobody knew what it was. And like they
Exactly.
finally are starting to put light on like why he does what he does, you know, why he loves the city and why he thinks, you know, he's right for it and Spider-Man is wrong. And it does make sense where, you know, you think about sometimes you create the enemies because of like power rises up to conquer power, you know what I mean? Like if good rises up, you know, eventually somebody in the opposite direction is going to come and oppose you, you know what I mean? So it's funny to see like that's how Kingpin views things.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's really cool. You know.
Yeah, no. They definitely delved into his character quite a bit in this movie, and I was surprised. I thought they were just going to make him like, you know, a stereotypical villain.
Yeah.
But they did him really well. They did him really, really well.
Also, shout out to Nicolas Cage for making Noir just hilarious.
Oh, seriously though. Seriously though, that was dope. I was impressed. I'm like, hey, Nick Cage, you should just stick to voice acting. He's like the Nickelback of Hollywood. The characters are dope. I love the way that they incorporated the Spider-Verse. They did that really, really well. It wasn't just like a random throwaway reason to make the movie, you know? It actually worked.
Yeah.
They actually had a reason for it. Like everything about it was so spot on.
I do want to dive into the one or two things I did not like about the movie. Yeah, when he was fighting Kingpin, I felt like that was a little kind of too unrealistic. Where it's just like, if you notice so in the beginning of the movie, Kingpin stomps on Peter Parker, kills him, right?
Yeah.
You know, and then he does the same thing to Miles at the end of the movie, does not kill him. Not only that, he gets to get rid of Kingpin with some silly shoulder move that Kingpin honestly would see a mile away. Remember, those are a couple things.
Okay, not really, because one, Kingpin doesn't know all of Miles's abilities. They just figured he was the same as Peter. And to be fair, Miles Morales Spider-Man is like nearly like twice as powerful as Peter Parker.
And Peter was also a full-grown adult with his powers fully matured. So
that's very true, but Peter also had a building fall on top of him before he got pounded by Kingpin.
Yeah, but Kingpin is a building. Like, he just got stomped on by a building pretty much, and he died. And he is twice
after he was already weak. After he was already weakened, so chill.
Kingpin can one hit kill you. It doesn't matter if you're weak or not. That's how strong he is. He's like what, 500 pounds of pure muscle?
Yeah, but not for a superpowered person. Because Peter Parker's Spider-Man's gotten hit by Kingpin at full force plenty of times, and he's come out of it okay. But because he was super weak and just got literally exploded, and he just got his face shoved into a fucking like wormhole or a hole in the dimension. I mean, that's gonna take a little bit off of you.
It's gonna take off you, but it's not gonna put you in a state where anybody can just finish you off.
Dude, it wasn't anyone. It wasn't anyone. He was fucking Kingpin. Spider-Man was almost dead right after that. Like, he could barely do fucking anything. He was just laying there half dead when he was talking to Miles.
He wasn't exactly half dead.
He was half
moved,
dead.
He didn't have enough time.
He was half dead. He could barely move. If he could have moved, he would have.
But the thing is, Miles is at least half his size, is what I'm trying to say. And that means that if your body doesn't have that much mass, it's not going to be able to take a lot of damage. So the fact that he was already damaged from fighting Kingpin for the last half an hour in that wormhole, he also had sustained damage. That wasn't the first time he ever got hit by Kingpin in that battle. He was
That's
getting
true.
beat the fuck up.
That's very
So
true.
the fact that he got stomped on and he still lived, a little unrealistic. And then there was that whole like shoulder thing.
The
About
shoulder thing,
electric pulse. I'm
the
talking
shoulder
about,
thing
I'm talking
was
about how
totally
he delivered
fine.
it. It was just, and then like all the times that Kingpin caught his punches and like caught his like kicks and stuff, he could have broke his hands. He could have, he had plenty of times to end Spider-Man, you know what I'm saying, or end Miles, you know what I'm saying. Miles is very inexperienced. This is his first battle ever, not even his first real battle, his first battle ever. So he barely has any experience. He technically should not have won that fight, but because it was like an animated movie, it was a cartoon, which I get. I'm just saying, like, some of it was just like, oh, well. I expected him to come up with some cool, super cool, creative way to like beat Kingpin. Obviously, because he couldn't just fight him head on, And it was just like, oh, I'm gonna just use the shoulder touch move from like my uncle that's
No,
about
I
girls
like
and
that
use it
though.
to
It
try
was
and get
cute.
somebody. That's the thing. It was cute.
It was
too cute for
perfect.
me.
I thought
That's what I'm
it was
saying.
totally fine.
That's my personal preference. Is that it's too? It was a little too cute for me at the end. Like I like the dark adult tone that it was taking the whole movie, and then it completely
Yeah, it was
switched up at the end.
comical
It's
throughout
like,
the
oh,
entire
yeah.
movie. What are you talking about? That
But
movie
it
was
still adult. Everything,
hysterical.
it was, but it also had adult undertones. Like it
Oh
had
yeah, of
things
course.
that you could pick up on. That's what I'm saying. It had overall, it had undertone of seriousness throughout the whole movie, and then at the end, it just threw that out the window. It was just like, yep. At the end of the day, this is a kids movie, and this is what happens. So, I mean, that's fine. I mean, like I said, for me personally, it was a little bit too cute at the end. That's all I'm saying. Outside of that, I fucking love the movie.
I give it a pass on all that. I think it was totally fine. I literally didn't have any qualms with the movie whatsoever. Really, I mean that movie was like as near
Like I said,
perfect
still
as it could
second
get.
best. Yeah, still second best movie in the series. Like, still
yeah.
amazing movie. I love it. I'm probably going to go see it again in 3D because that
Oh,
movie just
absolutely.
looks
I want to
good.
try to find it in 3D. I haven't been able to find it anywhere near me in 3D. I'm pissed.
Amazing movie. Also, let's talk about that fucking last scene. The very fucking last scene. That shit was hilarious.
Oh, right, with fucking
Spider-Man
Miguel O'Hara.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
That shit was great. He's like, you're pointing at me. No, I'm not pointing at you. You're pointing at me.
That was dope. I like that a lot. I really, really like that.
So,
But
yeah,
the movie
I
was
recommend it
the movie was absolutely
any Spider-Man
fantastic.
fan.
Yeah, you need to go see it. And there
Who's your
were
favorite
some.
Spider-Person?
Oh, I mean, I've always been a Peter Parker fan, so.
Where
I love, and apparently the Peter Parker that came into Miles's world is like the legit Peter Parker, like the mainstream Peter
he
Parker.
is.
Like
Yeah.
they confirmed that.
Oh, you can tell just from the stories that was the real Peter Parker. I thought it was cool too. And that's what I always wanted. Like I've even told you this a couple times. I want a gritty, older, experienced Peter Parker, and that's what I got. It just wasn't all about him, and that's one thing
which I like.
I love that I got.
I love that.
Place. I mean, I like that they involved him in the first. Like, he broke up with Mary Jane. All that great stuff. It was dope. See him have that 5 o'clock shadow, but he still had the experience of like a 40-year-old Spider-Man, which was really dope. Like seeing him do some of the shit he did, I was just like, hey, now that's the Parker I know. And it's funny because I originally thought, I'm sure everybody did, that the first Peter Parker that died was Peter Parker. I was like, wait, what? You died? Oh shit!
I mean,
and then,
I saw it coming, but they did change.
Blonde, I was like, oh, that's not him.
They did change the way he died, though, from the comics. Like, there's a few liberties they took with some of the storylines, but overall, I thought it was really dope. Because in the comics, the Peter Parker of Miles' world, he gets killed by Green Goblin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he gets killed by the big monstrous Green Goblin, which was in the beginning of that movie, or during that fight scene.
Yeah, and I did like the fact that they made him an actual goblin. Like that makes a lot of sense.
Well, that's comically accurate because that's who he was in Miles Morales' universe.
Yeah.
So,
That's
no.
really good.
Either way, sorry for the spoilers, but I mean, it's been out for about a week. Go see it. It's fucking amazing. Definitely second best Spider-Man movie of all time. Maybe even first, honestly.
I mean, I would agree. I would definitely agree. And I'm going to be curious to see if this surpasses Homecoming too. I really will be. And
Well, no,
I'll be critiquing it very harshly.
Yeah. As of right now, Spider-Man 2 is still the best Spider-Man movie just because it's so fucking good. And why did they add this suit? This suit looks so fucking weird. I just got the Aaron Aikman armor in the game, and I mean, I've never seen this armor before. It looks super weird. Not the biggest fan of this armor, but whatever.
And some man wonder why people was mad at them. They put these crappy suits in here. You know what we want?
But you gave us the Raimi suit, so I like it. They call it the web suit. I love it. But anyways, guys, what are your thoughts about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? Were you a fan of it? Did you not like it? Tell us why if you didn't like it, because I thought this movie was near perfect.
Yeah.
With a few comic misconceptions, I thought this movie was absolutely perfect. But yeah, guys, let us know all your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you like this video, please swipe right on that like button. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more of us diving into the latest news surrounding TV, video games, and movies, please hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you get notified whenever our videos go live. Jules, thank you so much for coming on today.
Yeah, no problem.
Ladies and gents, stay excellent, and we'll see you in the next diving.